Well, I can tell you by different points on the compass, very different fortunes in this war. In the north, understandable euphoria in the parliament here at the pushback of Russian forces. In the south, the desperate situation of Mariupol continues. No improvement for the people there who are trapped day by day. Which leaves the question hanging ever more. What is Vladimir Putin about to unleash on this country in the east?
Air raid sirens, missile strikes. Don't come back here yet, says the mayor of Kyiv. It isn't safe. North of the city, the wasteland of destruction towards the dormitory town of Irpin. The bodies still lying uncollected, the scars left by Russia's retreat from Putin's now abandoned battle of Kyiv, the Ukrainian capital.
It is easy when you see these kinds of images to think there's some kind of rout or defeat going on of the Russian army. But bear this in mind, there is one thing right now which both the Russians and the Ukrainians agree upon, and it is this. There is no defeat, merely a redeployment of Russian forces out of this area and down east into Donbass.
This area northeast and northwest of Kyiv, probably the largest yet regained from the invaders since the war began. Though operating here still isn't without hazards. An incoming missile as we filmed.
Oh Lord, Christemu.
In Parliament here today, the talk, at least so far as the battle for Kyiv is concerned, is victory.
The battle for Kyiv is won by Ukraine. That is our victory, and Russian troops are retreating.
Close to Irpin, as all around this area, destroyed Russian armour with the V identification symbol. We've been waiting so long for you, she shouts. The information war rages, Ukrainian military releasing video of what they say are villagers greeting them near Kyiv with food and cheers. Just a few miles north, Russia's defense ministry films what it says are Ukrainian tanks and equipment abandoned near Chernihiv, close to the northern frontier with Belarus. But it's emerging two more towns north of Irpin have also been retaken by Ukraine. Up the road near Bucha, group shots at a gutted police station, fallen to Ukrainian forces. A few miles north again, and Hostomel airport. Drone footage shows the wrecked hangar and inside the world's biggest aircraft destroyed. All of it apparently abandoned by Russian armour.
Russia has left Hostomel almost without fighting.
Overnight, testing attack as the best form of defence. Ukrainian helicopters, low and fast, bombed an oil storage depot about 25 miles inside Russia. Only the third time that Russia has sustained a military strike on home soil since World War II. From northern advance to the bleeding wound on humanity that is Mariupol on the southern coast. Thousands still trapped. Aid groups doing what they can to get them out. But the Russian checkpoints can mean life or death.
So if you does have any belongs or marks that you belong to Ukrainian army or you support Ukraine or whatever, you might be shot at.
The politics of salvation. The Red Cross meticulously assembling over 70 busloads of people and attempting an evacuation today. The rubble of Mariupol is nonetheless a Russian success, gaining a land bridge now from Crimea west to Donbass in the east. The northern battlefields around Kyiv, however, pulverized proof of Ukrainian resilience against all expectations.
And just to update you before we go, we'll have to tell you that that Red Cross convoy was unable to complete its mission, and the pitiless misery being inflicted on tens of thousands of people still trapped in Mariupol continues.